Did you ever notice something strange about powerful men? They're not the loudest in the room. They're not the ones constantly explaining themselves. In fact, the most powerful men barely speak at all. And here's the part that will shock you. It's not because they're shy. It's because silence is their weapon. Today, I'm going to reveal 3 secrets behind why powerful men talk less. And I promise you, the first secret alone will change how people see you forever. In a world where everyone is shouting for attention, people scroll, people argue, people try so hard to be seen, but the people who truly stand out, the ones others respect instantly, the ones who walk into a room and the entire atmosphere shifts, they talk less, not because they're quiet but because they're in control. If you've ever wondered why some men seem naturally magnetic, why some men gain respect without ever raising their voice, or why certain men can make people listen without saying a single word, this video is going to give you the blueprint. Secret 3: they listen to understand, not to respond. We start with number 3 because most people misunderstand this first. Powerful men know something the average man doesn't. When you speak too quickly, you reveal too much. When you speak too much, you lose your advantage. But when you listen, you gain power. When a powerful man listens, he is not waiting for his turn to talk. He's studying, analyzing, observing the truth behind your words. Listening is how he learns someone's intention. Listening is how he spots insecurity. Listening is how he decides whether a conversation is worth engaging. Most men respond emotionally. Powerful men respond intentionally. They allow silence to stretch. They allow others to fill the quiet space. Because that's when people reveal the most. That pause you're afraid of. That silence that makes you uncomfortable. Powerful men use it as a mirror to reflect someone's true nature. Psychologists call this high-value silence. It creates pressure. It makes people want your approval. It makes them lean in. It forces them to respect you. Talking less isn't about being quiet. It's about gathering information before making a move. And this leads us to something even deeper. Secret 2. They speak only when their words have weight. Here's a truth people don't want to accept. When you speak all the time, your words become cheap. When you speak rarely, your words become valuable. Powerful men don't react, they respond. They don't rush, they choose their timing. They don't speak to impress, they speak to influence. There's a reason why every time a powerful man says something, people stop and listen. It's not because he's always right, it's because he's earned the right to be heard. By holding back their voice, they build mystery, they build respect, they build emotional discipline, they build presence. And here's something biological. When someone talks too much, the brain automatically filters them out as background noise. But when someone speaks rarely, the brain switches to alert mode. Your words become signals, not sounds. This is why powerful men are calm even when others are loud. This is why they don't shout to gain attention. Their tone is steady, their pace is slow, their words are measured, and that control radiates strength. When you use fewer words, each one becomes intentional. People assume you know more than you're saying. People assume you're confident enough not to oversell yourself. People assume you have nothing to prove. And here's the twist. That belief alone makes you powerful. But now we arrive at the deepest secret, the one most people never realize, the one that instantly separates average men from powerful men. This is the secret that changes everything. Powerful men talk less because silence is how they control the frame. Every interaction has a frame. Who is leading the conversation? Who is seeking validation? Who has emotional leverage? Who has the higher ground? Most men talk a lot because they're unconsciously seeking acceptance. They want approval. They want to be liked. They want to avoid awkwardness. But powerful men don't operate from insecurity. They operate from presence. By talking less, they send a message without saying a word. I'm comfortable with myself. I choose when and how I speak. You don't control my reactions. I'm not here to impress you. That energy alone creates respect. From men and women. Women especially notice this. A man who talks too much seems nervous, unsure, or insecure. A man who talks less appears grounded, focused, and confident. People don't follow the loudest man. They follow the man whose silence feels strong. Silence is a psychological advantage. It makes people adjust to your energy. It makes them want your approval. It makes your presence feel heavier. And most importantly, it forces people to reveal their true intentions. This is why powerful men talk less. Silence isn't emptiness. Silence is strategy. For example, think of the most respected leaders in history. The presidents, the CEOs, the generals, the men who led millions. They never wasted words. They chose words like weapons, carefully, intentionally. Even in movies, who is always the dangerous character? The loud one, Or the quiet one? Exactly, because silence signals control, and control is power. In conclusion, talking less doesn't make you weak, it makes you powerful, because when you control your voice, you control the room, you control the interaction, you control yourself. Remember the 3 secrets. 3. Listen to understand, not to respond. 2. Speak only when your words have weight. 1. Use silence as a tool to command respect. Master these 3, and people will feel your presence before you even say a word. If you found value in this, drop a comment. Power is silent. I want to see how many of you are ready to master this mindset. Like and subscribe for more self-improvement and motivational videos. And remember,